Quarterback of the league. Oh, what a catch by Jay Nathaniel. That touchdown, Hurricanes.
Shooter take a shot deep. Open target. From left to right, sets off. Oh,
down.
Watch who's gonna step. He's gonna go for it. Fell from the sky into Aaron Icing.
Welcome everyone to an amazing night of YouTube CFSL action. We got Tennessee taking on Florida in Neyland Stadium, where the Rocky Top will hopefully get a win, or will Florida get the win? We shall see, and this is where we're going to find out. I'm Colton Powell alongside my broadcast partner, Andrew Anderson. And Andrew, we got ourselves a fight between two closely contested teams. What do you expect tonight?
You know, honestly, I hope Tennessee can pull it off. They've dropped 33 straight, and the last time Florida ended up losing to Tennessee was in season 12. So we'll see if Tennessee can finally end up getting their first win.
Yeah, hopefully we shall see, as Florida's going to start off with the ball in their all-white uniforms. 1st and 10. Schmidt drops back, fires a quick pass on his slant, and gets slammed. Ricky Lewis with his first catch.
You know, that was just a good read there by the quarterback, finding someone right. Nice little curl route there by the tight end, but what a mind-blowing hit.
Yeah, it was a huge hit, and tonight we got clear sunny skies, calm 3-mile-per-hour winds, and 68 degrees here in Knoxville, Tennessee, as it'll be 2nd and 3 here for the Gators. Smith gonna do a play action and get sacked in the backfield. Negative 8-yard loss. Number 99, Keegan Walker, his first sack of the night.
Yeah, Keegan Walker came through that gap untouched. It looked like the running back was trying to maybe figure out how to pick up the block, but just couldn't at the end of that play.
A huge play and a long third down here to start off the game. Will the Gators get stopped and go 3 and out? 2-by-1 set, tight end on the top, going in motion from top to bottom. Tennessee might look and be bringing some pressure. Smith hands it off on a running back draw, and that one goes nowhere. Aaron King stopped in the backfield. Tate Allison with the TFL, and a 3 and out here for the Gators.
You know, I'm not really sure what Florida is doing here on 3rd and 11 running it here. I would have figured they would have tried to air it out and try to get that first down.
Yeah, it was a long third down. Halfback draw absolutely went nowhere, and Tennessee is going to get good field position for their opening drive. And a decent punt there for Darion Hall, a 12-yard return. And Andrew, Tennessee lost 33 straight games. What do you expect for them to do to try and get that illustrious first win of the season?
I expect, this Tennessee offense led by a freshman, Sterling Verdugo, to come out and just have a game. He had 410 yards last week.
He had a great game last week and a great pass to Keone Apio as an 11-yard reception, 1st and 10, and right around the 40-yard line. Yeah,
Keone Apio from Makaha, Hawaii, the 6'6", 235 freshman.
And a very tall man from Hawaii, and I love to shout out my Hawaii folks. As Verdugo's going to step back, and that one's going to bounce off the helmet of his receiver. And that will be 2nd and 10 is Keone Apio. That's correct pronunciation. Sorry about that.
On that play, it looked like both the running back and wide receiver were going for it.
And I don't know where that pass is going, as Vanderslice is going to get a nice carry for 8 yards, his first of the game, making this a very manageable 3rd and 2.
Yeah, 3rd and 2, very manageable here. Let's see if Sterling Verdugo can continue leading this Vols offense down the field.
And a play action here for Verdugo, fires it on the left sideline, and they say it's out of bounds. Let him a little bit too far outside, and Florida getting a nice little stop, and they're going to go with the booth review.
Previous play is under review.
Let's see.
I honestly think he's close. I think he's close. I think he got it.
Ooh, it's slightly out by a hair.
Yeah, the rules. If it's too close like that, they're going to let the play stand.
And it's reversed. They say he caught it. What? The refs are in favor of Tennessee here tonight, saying that is inbounds, 1st and 10. Verdugo going to hand it off to Vanderslice up the middle, wide open hole, and a nice little gain of 11 yards and another 1st down.
My mind is still, wow. I swore he was out of bounds.
And by the review, it looked like he was a hair just out. Refs say otherwise. Verdugo's going to get another drop back, fires a quick pass on an out route, cuts it up the middle is Tyrone White for an 11-yard gain, and it is 1st and goal already here for the Vols.
Yeah, Tyrone White, the 6-foot sophomore out of Tennessee, so a local boy.
A nice little screen play, and that's quickly broken up. Matt Cavett getting the reception, and it goes backwards for 2 yards, and another quick play for number 43, Arthur Wilson, coming up with the tackle.
Yeah, what a good open field tackle there by Wilson, just reading the play, realizing it was a screen, and getting in the backfield.
Getting in the backfield, 5 wide here for Tennessee. Gonna drop back as Verdugo fires a floater on an out route, and touchdown, Tennessee. Dusty James, 9-yard touchdown, and Tennessee is on the board.
Yeah, last week, Dusty James, the 5'10 freshman out of West Bloomingfield, Michigan, had 7 receptions, 66 yards. If the stat sheet's correct, that's his first touchdown of his career.
And if it is correct, congrats to Dusty James. And I believe that's actually his 2nd of his career, I believe. Stat sheet might be a tad bit confusing to read, but we still got it. As Tennessee kicks a PAT and it's up, and it is good. And Florida's got to answer quick. And Tiny with the correction, it was his 2nd. He had one last week. Thank you for that. And Andrew, Florida down early in this game after Tennessee getting a nice little punt return and a crucial 3rd and out on Florida, and not a decent return there from Deshaun Harper. What do you think Florida should do coming out with the second drive? They looked good on the first couple plays, but stalled out on that third down. What do you expect from them?
I expect Florida to just be aggressive. They looked good to start the drive, then ended up, like you said, stalling out. So they got to figure out a way to get past this Tennessee defense.
And a play action from Smith. Fires a quick pass over the middle, in between coverages, breaks a few tackles as Duke Hancock, 25-yard reception, 1st and 10 Gators.
Yeah, Duke Hancock, the 6-foot freshman out of Detroit, Michigan, with his first reception of the night. We'll have to see if he becomes a favorite target there for quarterback Jack Schmidt.
As definitely, as we have a Twitch update for you, a 7-yard touchdown pass to Ethan Flowers. Ohio State goes up early, 7-0 on Cincinnati, as there's 5:15 left to go in the first quarter in that one. And we got 5:56 left to go in this first quarter as a handoff up the right side, and a nice little hole and a good blocking up front from the right side of the offensive line. Aaron King gets a nice little gain.
Yeah, last week, Aaron King, the 5'11 freshman with 22 carries, 109 yards, and a touchdown. We'll have to see if he can be dominant tonight for this Florida offense.
A nice little read option up the middle. Got some room to run. Jukes out a defender. What a run from Jack Schmidt. 18 yards and a huge first down for the Gators.
You rarely see a quarterback being able to move like that, so way to read the play, see that the defense was going to the running back and just tuck it and run with himself.
It was a nice little play there for Schmidt. And Florida desperately needed that play outside, a little outside of field goal range. Tight end going from the bottom to the top, 2 tight end formation. And a handoff up the middle and quickly stuffed by the defensive line. A nice little gain of 3 yards, maybe 2nd and 7.
Yeah, good hustle here by the Tennessee defensive line, and that unit in the middle there to close every hole that Aaron King had a chance to hit.
And a delay up to the halfback, and a nice little 6-yard gain is Roland Coleman, the walk-on, getting a nice little carry. We love those walk-ons here in the CFSL, and be a 3rd and 1.
Yeah, I expect maybe a short slant route or another run here by Florida trying to get the first.
We shall see, and a run up the middle, and that one is a first down indeed. Aaron King with another carry, a nice good 7 yards, be 1st and 10 inside the Peaks One Sports red zone.
Yeah, funny, 4 yards a carry is not that bad for a running back.
Especially in the CFSL, mainly known for his passing, as a nice handoff up the right side, breaks a few tackles as Roland Coleman, the walk-on, gets himself a 6-yard gain to be 2nd and 4.
Yeah, nice run there by Coleman. Way to read what the defense was, the defense was pushing him, way to bounce outside.
Schmidt drops back, fires on an out route, and that one is dropped. Couldn't quite see the number on that one. Number 25, Alex Thompson, was in the area. 3rd and 4, crucial 3rd down here for the Gators. Schmidt drops back, fires on an out route, and that one is caught by Ricky Lewis with a 5-yard reception. 1st and goal for the Gators, and they're in striking distance.
Yeah, Ricky Lewis last week had a huge game. The 6'6" freshman out of Detroit, Michigan, with 6 receptions, 105 yards last week.
A huge game indeed, and that one's almost picked off. Jalen Pemberton with the deflection, and that is a risky pass for this Florida offense.
Yeah, Jalen Pemberton probably wishes he could have another opportunity of that, considering it hit him right in the hands.
And a toss play to the left side. Great blocking. Has one man to beat. Touchdown, Florida. Aaron King, 4-yard run. And is now going to be a tie football game pending the extra point.
Yeah, what a methodical drive there by Florida to take some time off the clock and end up finally getting into your end zone, tying the game. Now we'll just have to see what how Tennessee replies.
And a good run there from the halfback, tying this football game up late in this first quarter. And Andrew, this looks like going to be a close ball game to the finish. Oh, and a muff kick return, and a decent one, in fact. I don't know what he was doing. Darion Hall with a nice return. And it'll be 1st and 10, and Tennessee going to try and get the lead back.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see what Tennessee can do. Looks like we had a Twitch update here for you guys. 3-yard touchdown run by Emily Davis as Ohio State takes a 14-0 lead on Cincinnati with 2:55 left in the first quarter.
Cincinnati down by 2 scores early in that game. It's a tie football game here in the first quarter. 2-by-1 set for Verdugo. Play action, and wisely throws that out of bounds. Just didn't see what he liked.
Yeah, obviously, it looked like everything was covered, and Verdugo made the smart move there, just throwing it away, live another down, get it to be 2nd and 10, and try to attack this Florida defense.
2-by-1 set once again. Tries to take off, and it is sacked by the right end for a -6-yard loss. Michael Moore with his first sack of the night, and it's going to be 3rd and a country mile here for the Tennessee offense.
Yeah, Michael Moore, 6'5", freshman out of Samson, Alabama, making his presence known on this Florida defensive line.
A nice play, making a very long 3rd down. Need to try and get as much as you can and pick up the first, or if not close enough, and maybe go for it early in this game. As Verdugo fires a quick pass, and that one's broken up. What a play for number 43 of this defense, Arthur Wilson, the corner, making huge plays all over the field.
Yeah, Arthur Wilson being a presence on the entire defensive unit. We've seen him make plays on receivers and right there over the middle of the field, stopping a reception.
An RKO out of nowhere. Deshaun Harper gets brought down hard. It's a nice little play. I believe that was a walk-on that made a tackle. And it's going to be a 2-by-2 set. And a delay handoff up the middle, and the D tackle's having none of that. And Eric King tackle for loss. Grace Stevens gets his first TFL of the night. It'll be 2nd and 11.
Yeah, the 6'4", 270 freshman out of Harrisburg, Illinois with a tackle there. Both of these teams are not letting that many big run plays get past their defensive line tonight.
Definitely not. Smith breaks through, stiff arms defender, and wisely slides. Kind of an awkward one, trying to get something and make this a manageable 3rd and 7.
Yeah, and Florida being 2 for 3 on 3rd down, we'll have to see if they can convert here or if Tennessee's defense can get off the field.
Smith drops back, fires a deep pass down the field, and that one is knocked away. Alex Thompson with a deflection, and it's going to force Florida to kick another punt on their 2nd straight drive.
And what a play there by the cornerback, being able to jump the route. Unfortunately, not able to come down with an interception, but a deflection nonetheless. Gets that Tennessee defense off the field and lets them get a rest.
It was a big stop. Darion Hall with a decent return of 9 yards. And now this Tennessee offense going to try and score. They couldn't score their last drive. In a 2-by-1 set, 2 halfbacks in the backfield. Play action, and throws that one a little out of bounds. 6 for 10, 45 yards and a touchdown to start the game for Verdugo. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, it looked like he might have had his receiver in between the cornerback and the safety there if he'd been able to locate the ball.
And stiff arms that man. Vanderslice, what a stiff arm. Only able to get 1 yard on that gain, but he was trying to take that man out. 3rd and 9.
Yeah, what a stiff arm there by Vanderslice, showing that he's not going to go down easy and he's going to give him all the effort.
And that was picked off. Florida linebacker gets the pick. What a play, the first turnover of the game. Number 23.
Kentrell King, the 5'11 freshman out of East St. Louis, Illinois, with an interception. Way to stop the momentum that Tennessee offense was starting to get.
And what a play indeed. And that is a play that this team needed to try and get back in this football game. And a read option and met quickly up the middle. A TFL once again. Tate Allison gets his 2nd TFL of the night. It'd be 2nd and 11.
Yeah, like I said, these defensive units for each team aren't letting huge run plays get by them. So if you're Florida, you got to figure out another way to burn this Tennessee defense.
And need to find a way to force a turnover as a bubble screen on the right side breaks the first tackle and rolls forward for a few extra yards as Brandon Webb gets a nice 7 yards and makes this 3rd and 4.
Yeah, Brandon Webb. Also a freshman out of Aldeo, Texas, 4 receptions, 86 yards last week in his debut.
Schmidt trying to find some room, breaks the first defender, it can't break the second, sacked in the backfield. Gray Stevens gets his first sack of the night, and it's going to force Florida to kick a field goal and take a 3-point lead.
Yeah, Gray Stevens, we've called his name plenty of times tonight. He's making his presence known on this Tennessee defensive line, and you know, I wrote an article earlier this week about some freshmen who had really well performances, and maybe I missed a few people.
They're going to go for it, and that was Gray Stevens' first sack of his career, so congrats to him. And delay handoff up the middle, trying to make this a closer field goal. As they went for it on 4th down and didn't get it. Sorry about that. As Tate Allison gets the tackle, and it's going to be a turnover on downs for this Florida offense. A nice stop from Tennessee as they're going to get the ball back around the 23-yard line.
Yeah, now Tennessee has a chance to go score.
They definitely have a chance to go score 1st and 10. And that one's up the seam, up the left hash. Justin Sharpless, 27-yard reception, and they're already right at midfield.
What a good ball here by Sterling Verdugo to the 6'4" senior out of Lake Wales, Florida.
And a nice play up the left seam. It's a play they needed right at midfield. Verdugo in a 2-by-1 set. Drops back yet again. Fires a deep pass down the right sideline to a wide open man. Try to break that one tackle was Matt Cavett. 36 yards and inside the red zone.
Yeah, now Matt Cavett, he's also a senior. Tennessee is going to be missing, you know, Cavett next season when he ends up graduating after this year.
They're going to miss a lot of other standout players. Matt Cavett, a former Bowling Green State University standout. And a delay handoff up the middle to Vanderslice. Tries to get some room, and he gets tackled at the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10. And that will be the end of the first quarter. It is a tie football game, 7-7 apiece, as Florida Tennessee going to try and find some room and secure a lead here in the second quarter. You're watching the CFSL presented by Pigs One Sports right here on YouTube. As we enter the second quarter, put the 2s up in chat. As Verdugo going to try and get into the end zone, floats that one up to the left sideline, and is out of bounds is Evan Browen, and it'll be 3rd and 7.
Yeah, good throw there by Verdugo, just finding an easy little check down to get some positive yards there on 2nd down.
Have a chance to get the first down as Verdugo sheds the first tackle and fires it over the middle and knocked away by Randall White. And it's going to be 4th and 7, and do Tennessee go for it? And no, they're going to take their points and take a 3-point lead.
This is definitely something smart here. Also, Randall White, I remember putting his name in my article about the top freshman performers of week 1. We'll have to see if he can be a consistent performer tonight for this Florida Gators defense.
It definitely is. He had 14 tackles last week, and now Florida down 3. And a decent return to about the 26-yard line, Andrew. What do you expect Florida to try and come back after going, turning the ball, turnover on downs on their last drive?
You know, honestly, I would say you're not necessarily in a position where you got to score, but you got to get something going. You got to get some momentum cooking.
And that run did not do it. Had a room if you just cut it right up from north to south just a bit, but gets pushed out of bounds and a gain of 1, 2nd and 9. And a read option for Schmidt. It gets hit in the backfield. What a hit. Number 14, Ron Quick from the safety position, getting the TFL, and now it's 3rd and long.
Yeah, Ron Quick, the 6'2 sophomore out of Overland Park, Kansas, coming down and just delivering a massive hit on Schmidt there to prevent him from getting any positive yards.
3rd and 11. Crucial 3rd down here for Florida. Fires a deep pass over the right sideline and overthrows that one. 4 for 8, 44 yards, and a 4th down. They're going to have to punt it, as Tennessee is going to get the ball back, probably in decent field position.
Yeah, definitely punting from here. I would say Tennessee gets the ball in an excellent field position, short field to work with, and Verdugo's been looking pretty good tonight so far.
Yeah, it's looked really good through the air. Really, the run game has looked decent when they have leaned on it. As the pass-happy quarterback going to go out on the field right at the 46-yard line. 2-by-1 set, staggered tight end in the backfield. Fires a swing play, and that one's picked off once again. Tries to break free and take that one to the crib and gets tackled. What a play, number 6 on the Florida defense. Quan Wilson gets his second interception on the season.
Yeah, Quan Wilson made an amazing play there, read the route, just got in front of the receiver and got both hands on the ball.
A huge play for this Florida defense, getting Florida's offense in great field position to start out. 1st and 10. Handoff up the left side, trying to break free, gets a nice little 2-yard gain as Aaron King, 2nd and 8.
Yeah, nice run there. Nice play there by Florida. Just get some extra yards, get upfield.
A nice little run to Roland Coleman. The walk-on gets this nice little 7-yard gain. It'd be 3rd and 2.
And another Twitch update for you. 27-yard touchdown pass to Ren Chucky as Cincinnati now only down 14-7 with 5:52 left in the second quarter.
That one's becoming a game as a little bit of a speed option there for Schmidt as an 8-yard rush picks up the first down. Nice play call and surprising the defense.
Yeah, you know, like I said, the offense has got to throw different looks at this defense and try to confuse them if they want to win this game. And right now, Florida is trying to throw everything they can at Tennessee.
And definitely got one man to beat to the end zone. Nice block, touchdown, Florida, and they will take the lead.
Right as I say something, Jack Schmidt impresses us with a read option that ends up going for 6. Good play there by Florida.
A good play indeed. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the season. His 4th total on the season, as Florida's now going to take a 4-point lead about almost midway through the 2nd quarter. Now Tennessee on the hot seat as they need to try and get into the end zone. And a nice little return to about the 30 and still on his feet and trying to break a few tackles as Darion Hall gets a nice 24-yard return. As we see the 1st and 2nd quarter kind of comparison, 8 for 13, 108 yards in the 1st for Verdugo and 1 for 3, about 8 yards and an interception in both quarters. Verdugo just needs to calm down and find his open targets. Is now going to drop back, fires it on a check down up the right sideline, breaks free spin route as Tyrone White, what a play, 20-yard gain, 1st and 10.
Yeah, nice move there by Tyrone White. I was worried he might have stepped out of bounds when he got hit and pulled off that spin move, but he managed to stay inside. Like you said, Verdugo, he just needs to rewind, forget about the interceptions, pretend they're not even there, and just play ball.
Play ball indeed. Still plenty of game left as a 3-by-1 set, 3 at the bottom of your screen. Verdugo drops back, fires it on a slant route over the middle, wide open is Darion Hall, 14-yard gain, his 1st catch of the night. Nice little play from this Tennessee offense, finding ways to move the football as they are in Florida's territory. Got to get in the end zone though. Down 4, field goal won't tie this game up. Staggered set at the top of your screen, RPO and a dangerous pass off the back foot. Randall White with a deflection, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Randall White could have had his 1st interception in this game right here if he would have been able to catch that one.
It definitely could have been a big play and fires that on the left sideline. Tyrone White with a 3-yard reception. It'd be 3rd and 7 and a long one here for the Tennessee offense. 3rd and 7, man in motion from bottom to top. Verdugo trying to find someone open downfield and is quickly brought down for a sack. What a play, Michael Moore with his 2nd sack of the night. And they're going to be just outside of field goal range and will probably punt it.
Yeah, good downfield coverage here by the Florida defense, you know, preventing Verdugo from getting anything open. And on Twitch, 10-yard touchdown run for CC Mucci as Cincinnati ties it up at 14 apiece with 4:18 left in the second.
Cincinnati ties that football game up. That one's going to be a barn burner to the end. And do we have a for the brand moment?
I think that might have went into the end zone. I could be wrong, though.
No, it is for the brand moment indeed at the 2-yard line and on safety watch for Florida. They got to get out of their own territory. And a handoff up the middle and a nice little gain of 2. Getting about the 5-yard line is Aaron King. And it'll be 2nd and 8.
Hey, when you're this deep in your end zone, anything will help to give your quarterback some more breathing room.
They're going I formation. Tight end going from the top to the bottom of your screen. And a handoff and a play action. Fires it to a man. That one's dropped. That would have been a huge gain for this Florida offense. Now it's 3rd and 8, and they're back deep in their own territory.
I think that could have had the potential to go for 6 because he had a decent space on him in the corner.
And a fullback dive to Joe Barrett, his first carry of the night for 3 yards. Now 4th and 5, and they're going to have to punt it deep in their own territory. And no matter what the return is, they're going to be probably already past the 50 for Tennessee and in prime position to take the lead midway through the second quarter.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, he's already caught it on Florida side of the field, so.
And Darren Hall with a nice 12-yard return. Tennessee got a chance to take the lead back as a nice little play to make it 1st and 10. And an RPO over the middle, and that one is thrown nowhere to Sean Harper in the area, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, like we said, Tennessee's in great field position. They just got to get into scoring position now.
Definitely got to get in scoring position. That one is broken up, I believe, by number 72. And that'd be Nora Hill. She makes a nice play. 3rd and 10. Tennessee needs to find a way to convert, and they're going to call a screenplay on 3rd and long. And that one is quickly broken up. Number 99 is going to make a huge play. And I have 2 98s on my play sheet. I'm trying to catch the name. I believe that is Ciarcia making a huge tackle, and it's going to force another punt here for Tennessee.
Yeah, that's just unfortunate there by Tennessee. You know, you got the ball in such amazing field position, and you just couldn't move the ball.
And Ciarcia, number 99, that punt goes out the back of the end zone. As now Florida going to start at the 20 and needs to find a way to move down the football field. As their previous drive, they had to punt it deep from their own territory. 2-by-1 set here for Florida. There's going to be a 5-step drop back for Schmidt. Tries to run free, and that was on the ground, and it is picked up by the offense, and that was a dangerous play, which could have been a disaster for Florida.
Yeah, that could have ended up very bad for Florida. I could have seen how bad that would have been if Tennessee would have ended up falling on it, but luckily for them, one of their O-linemen fell on it.
And one of the O-line fell on it, and saving the drive here for Florida. Staggered set in the backfield, tight end in motion. 5-step drop back again for Schmidt. Fires it deep down the sideline, and that one is broken up by Trey Gaither with a huge deflection. 3rd and 13.
Yeah, amazing play here by Trey Gaither. Not willing to give up the deep bomb. Managed to get his hands on it. Good play there.
A huge play indeed. And now 3rd and long, trying to find some room, and a huge sack once again. No room to pass it. William Davis with his first sack of the night, and it is sack galore here for Tennessee.
Yeah, this Tennessee defense has shown up to play. They are showing why they are looking to get their first win in quite a while.
And Tennessee is basically like Oprah, just saying, you get a sack, and you get a sack, and you get a sack. And it is sack galore, like I said, here for Tennessee, as Florida can't find a way to stop this Tennessee defensive line, as Darian Hall with a nice 11-yard return and decent field position right around the 35, 34-yard line.
Yeah, Tennessee had the ball here in the exact same location last drive and ended up going 3 and out. So,
as Vanderslice is going to get a nice gain. And it's going to be second and, Tyrone White with a nice gain. 5 receptions, and it'll be 2nd and 1.
yeah, we'll have to see who Tennessee starts using a lot more on offense because Darion Hall, Matt Cavett seem to be the number 2 guy, number 2 guy right now.
As that one's thrown over the middle and dropped by Vanderslice out of the backfield, and it's going to be 3rd and 1, and they're 0 for 5 for 3rd down here tonight. 2-by-2 set, Vanderslice in the backfield, and it's going to be a play action for Verdugo. Fires it on a check down, and Evan Browen stays in bounds. Huge concentration, and picks up the first.
Yeah, nice making sure to drop, make sure he gets 1 foot in bounds, and right now Tennessee is dominating the first down battle by 5-9.
As Verdugo going to drop back, taking his time, and a wide open man in the corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Justin Sharp was with a huge touchdown, and they will take the lead here late in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, wait.
They're going to review it. Kind of curious
Hold
what
on
they
here.
saw that we didn't. And
He's
that's
in.
toe drag swag. That is in by a pretty easily margin. Let's see what they call. And it will stand. Touchdown, Tennessee, as Neyland Stadium is singing Rocky Top here on a beautiful Tuesday night in the CFSL. And the PAT's up, and it is good. 3-point ball game. 2:57 left to go here in the 2nd. Florida got 3 timeouts, and pending hopefully a good return, they'll have 3 timeouts and plenty of the field to work with.
Yeah, but I get a little bit worried here for Florida because this Tennessee defense is starting to show up and show out. So we'll have to wait and see if Florida can figure out how to move the ball.
And definitely going to figure out to move the ball, as I believe at the ticker is set Texas won 29-7. I don't know if that is a ticker.
I don't think we want to talk about that.
Definitely don't want to talk about my poor performance last night against USC, but we'll save that for a rainy day. As I formation and a 1-by-1 set here for Florida, and a play action here for Schmidt. Taking his time, fires on the corner route, got one man to beat. He's up to the 40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
Oh!
Touchdown, Florida! Ricky Lewis, 77 yards.
Okay, so Florida figured out how to get past the Tennessee defense in one single play.
It definitely find it out as the PAT is up, and it is good. 21-17 ball game as 2:41 to go, and they found a score and scored quick. As now Florida has the lead. Tennessee has got to find some room. They got 3 timeouts as well. As Andrew, give me your thoughts of what they should do this drive.
I mean, they should just do what they did last drive. You know, take it easy, take their time. They do have 2.5 minutes and 3 timeouts. They don't need to rush. They just need to take their time and make sure they end up getting 7 on the board.
I definitely need to try and get some type of points, whether it be a field goal or a touchdown, as Verdugo is going to drop back and wisely throws that out of bounds as pressure coming off of the line. It'd be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, good. Just a good throwaway there by Sterling Verdugo. You know, making sure he doesn't get it picked or give it away.
And a quick pass over the middle and a nice catch there for Darion Hall. 12-yard reception, 1st and 10. As we got a Twitch update for you, a 4-yard touchdown run for Ohio State walk-on halfback, as they will take a 21-14 lead with 58 seconds left to go in the first half. And we got 2:19 left to go in this first half. And 1st and 10, and a nice concentration on the catch, staying in bounds is Tyrone White. 6-yard reception to be 2nd and 4.
Yeah, good catch there by the 6-foot sophomore out of Clarksville, Tennessee. It looked like the ball was going to go a little bit over him, so way to get up and get it and bring it back in and get some positive yards.
And a handoff up the middle for Vanderslice, finding a decent hole to run through between the right guard and tackle, and a nice play for a 1st down. 5 rushes and a ton of yards, and that is only their 7th rush as a team tonight. 1st and 10, 3 wide receivers at the bottom. Fires it and lofts it, and that one is picked off again. Florida with the third interception in the first half. Number 23 makes a huge play. Kentrell King, I believe, his second of the night.
Yeah, the 5'11" freshman out of East St. Louis, Illinois, jumping on that one, coming down with it. Good play there by the Florida defense.
Good play indeed. As a 1st and 10 for Florida, having all the momentum, and a wide open man on the out route was Brandon Webb for 15 yards. 1st and 10 Gators.
Yeah, Brandon Webb, the 5'10" freshman. We've called his name once or twice tonight, so we'll have to see if he can continue to produce for this Florida offense.
And definitely going to see if he continues to produce, like you said. Has had quite a good game, and Schmidt has as well. It's a 1st and 10 for the Gator offense. 3 wide receivers at the bottom, 1 at the top. Halfback in the backfield going for a block. Fires on a man, and that one is quickly broken up. Jalen Pemberton, his first deflection on the night. And Jack Schmidt, 6 for 13, 136 yards, and a touchdown in the first half. No turnovers for this Florida offense. Once again, same formation, halfback just on the other side. As he can fire it over the middle, a quick pass from Schmidt as Jace Jones Jr. JJJ, 1 reception, 7 yards, 3rd and 3.
Triple J, the 6'1" sophomore out of Badenton, Florida, with his first catch of the evening. We'll have to see if he also steps up for Jack Schmidt.
As definitely we got Triple J on offense, Double J on defense as Tay Allison with a nice TFL in the backfield. And it's going to be 4th and 4, a minute 8 left. And time is ticking when we might see Florida run this clock out.
I mean, honestly, that would be smart just to give Tennessee the ball with barely any time left. Also, we do have a score update over on Twitch. Pick 6 for Noah Johnson as Cincinnati ties it up on the opening play of the second half over on Twitch.
And a nice play over there. Cincinnati's defense playing strong. As we'll have around 30 seconds to play with here for Tennessee, as Florida's going to try and pin them deep in their own field and have them have to drive the length of it. And that one's going to go out of the back of the end zone. And it's going to be on the 20-yard line here for Tennessee. 3 timeouts, roughly 30 seconds to work with. And Verdugo got to find a way to limit these turnovers. But this defensive secondary is played all over the pass. And we'll see what Tennessee can cook up here, or will they be content going into half? We shall see.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see what Sterling Verdugo here. If I'm Tennessee, I just take it into halftime and, you know, make your adjustments, come out for the third quarter.
Well, you have 3 timeouts, as they called their first there. Darion Hall with a nice 9-yard grab. And 3 interceptions in the first half. That is rough. But we have seen worse from other quarterbacks in the league. And a nice pass over the middle. And you got to fire it on the outside, but a nice play from Matt Cavett over the middle. As a 1st and 10. As Frosty is roasting me in chat. I see how it is.
I was just about to say, I don't want to name drop someone from last night, but...
Yeah. Colton Powell is the worst quarterback in the league. I'll say it here first, folks. And talk bad about myself. As a 5 wide here for Tennessee. As Verdugo fires it on a curl route, and that one is broken up. Number 8 for this Florida defense. JJ, as we have Triple J on offense. Like I said, JJ on defense making a nice play.
Yeah, JJ, the 5'10" freshman out of Washington, D.C., coming in to make a play.
Oh, what a play! Darion Hall, 27 yards, and they're going to hurry up. Time is stopping while they get to the line, conserving that last time out. 1st and 10. You got to find something quick. And they're going to find a wide open man. 1 man to beat. Timeout with 2 seconds left. Darion Hall, and they're going to kick a field goal.
Wow, what a catch by Darion Hall. Just laying out for that one.
And that one is up, and it is good. 1-point ball game as we enter halftime, 21-20. Florida is up 1 point over Tennessee in Tennessee's home stadium. And Andrew, kind of wrap up what you saw in that first half.
I mean, my mind is still blown there by that catch from Darion Hall there to end the first half. But amazing game by both teams. You know, the 3 turnovers by Sterling Verdugo is not something you want to, see from a freshman quarterback, but you're going to see it. It's him still learning the system, learning how to play, learning the offense. It's going to be a part of learning the offense. But Florida has come out and also been a scary monster on offense and defense too, making plays. We saw their tight end go 77 yards in one play. So both teams are doing an amazing job to start for the first half.
It definitely is. Both teams have really played great outside the turnovers. Florida has kind of outplayed Florida in the passing game, but Florida has done better on the ground as that nice two-headed attack in the backfield between Aaron King and Jack Schmidt has been pretty lethal here tonight. But that passing attack from this Tennessee offense, 271 yards in the first half, has done pretty well. As we have a quick little Twitch update for you before we start this second half for this game. As when starting third quarter, 48-yard touchdown for Ahmad Williams, the GT wide receiver for Cincinnati, as they go up 28-21 with about 7:20 to go in the third. As Tennessee is going to get the ball here to start this game, and the dreaded old clipping call is going to ruin that return.
I said it when we were calling Cincinnati's game last week, Colton. Ahmad Williams is going to be the number 1 option on that team for St. Major.
I can agree with that. As Colby Hankel asked, is his commentary over computer gameplay? It indeed is. And you can join the league on CFSL College Football Simulation League.com and join the Discord and join all of us fellow folks and listen to my beautiful voice along with Andrew's here tonight on YouTube. As that one's thrown away from Verdugo, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Colton, I appreciate that, man. I've been having a blast calling games with you the last season and a half I've been doing this.
I've enjoyed it, and that one is a tough catch from Tyrone White. 7-yard reception, his 7th of the night. It'd be 3rd and 3.
Yeah, good little dump down route there by Verdugo, and it looks like you have a fan there in chat, Colton.
As my biggest fan, Jeff Melanishin, shouting me out, and Vandersly has no room to run. Number 72, Nora Hill makes a nice play in the backfield, and it's going to be an early punt here for this Tennessee offense.
Yeah, this Florida defense starting the third quarter has come out to play. Also seeing something interesting. Didn't know that this game is called the third Saturday in September. You learn something new every day.
As Dobbins mentions that in chat. And I don't know if that is exactly the name of his rivalry. I don't even know if there is a rivalry really between these two teams in conference play. But the more you know, as Schmidt's going to start this drive, 1st and 10 around the 48-yard line. And he's going to read option, jukes that defender out of his shoes, and it's pushed out of bounds at around the 26-yard line. Jack Schmidt, what a run.
Yeah, what an amazing run here. Looking like a little bit looking like Michael Vick, maybe a little mixed with Tom Brady. Not too athletic, but athletic at the same time.
As Jeff said, damn K with the correct pronunciation, and he's happy now. And I got to support my fellow broadcasters and remember these names, especially being a broadcaster myself. And a great run up the middle. What a run, Jack Schmidt. Another 20-yard gain, 1st and goal for the Gators.
Yeah, Jack Schmidt just, in the wise words of Thanos, saying, fine, he'll do it himself.
And snaps his fingers, and apparently no one's on the field. Just running by himself, playing catch with Casper the Ghost. In a staggered look, strong side. As it's going to be a 5-step drop back. Fires, quick pass, and that one is dropped by number 32. And that one is a crucial drop. I believe that was a walk-on with the drop. It'd be 2nd and goal.
Yeah, a football nerd out here agreeing with me. Jack Schmidt being the vanilla Michael Vick right now.
And a handoff up the middle to Aaron King. And 4 yards. And the wise words of Ryan Moreland. You get 4 yards every play, you're bound to win the football game. But this one only being a 1-point game, I don't know about all of that. And not a very good third down conversion here for Florida tonight. And a fullback dive up the middle, caught the defense off guard, touchdown Gators.
Yeah, amazing play here by Joe Barrett, just, taking the handoff and finding an open hole and just getting in for 6.
And a nice play, catching that defensive line off guard. Really, the whole defense thought it was going to be a pass play or a outside run. Fullback dive up the middle, catches them off guard. And now an 8-point ball game with 7:15 left to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, this is what I was hoping for tonight, was a close game between two familiar foes.
And I think it's a back-to-back kick returns that is going to be clipping call and ruin a great return, as you got to clean up those costly penalties as Darian Hall going to be called for it. 1st and 10. Let's see what they're going to mark them at.
Looks like Tiny over there complaining to the ref on the sideline.
And Dad would be complaining too, as you got to be looking more at your team, as it's going to be at around the 20-21 yard line. Verdugo drops back, looking, fires it, and that one is dropped by Vanderslice. And that one was a key drop. You don't want to see that from your starting halfback. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, you don't really want to see drops at all from anyone on a team, especially when you're down early in the third quarter.
And fires it off his back foot, cross body. Tries to find a man on the left sideline, and that one's incomplete. And 2 for 8 on 3rd down here tonight.
Like I said, if you're Sterling Verdugo, you're going to try to be giving a stern talking to your wide receivers and running backs and tight ends, being like, hey, we can't have these drops. We need these completions.
And Verdugo tries to fire a rocket missile downfield and gets hit as he threw it. Couldn't quite catch the number. I believe it would have been Michael Moore with a nice hit as Verdugo was trying to throw it. And that one's going to be a punt for the Tennessee offense, and right around midfield for Deshaun Harper. A nice little 10-yard return. And Florida going to try and open this game up and get an even larger lead, as it is you could say one-possession ball game. You do need to get the 2-point to tie, but 6:50 left to go, plenty of time left. Schmidt fires it over the middle on a slant route, nice little route run from this Florida offense as Duke Hancock gets his 2nd of the night.
Jack Schmidt, he's showing why he could be one of the best freshman quarterbacks in the league right now. Not only using his arm to get the ball moving, but using his legs and being amazing on the ground.
It definitely is very shifty, being kind of slow, but he has been playing great on both ends of the football field. And that one's a read option. Cuts out of field, breaks another tackle, breaks another one, has some room in front of him. What a play, Jack Schmidt. He's still going to around the 12-yard line, 23 yards, 1st and 10 inside the Pigs One Sports red zone.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the last 3 times he's run the ball, it's been for 20-plus yards every time.
I think you're correct, as he is saying, get off of me, you're too small, as at around the 12-yard line for this Gators offense. Dual tight end set. Tight end going from bottom to top, going out wide. Handoff up the middle. Tries to carry defender, pushed in is Aaron King. Touchdown, Gators. And they are opening this football game up as they take a huge lead with 6:08 left to go in the third.
Amazing run here by Aaron King. It looks like both him and Jack Schmidt ate their Wheaties this morning before the game.
That's why you always eat your Wheaties, folks. And that man just showed you why, as he had a huge 12-yard touchdown run. And now Tennessee is a little bit up against the wall. They need to find a score here, well, no matter what it is, a field goal or a touchdown. As he got back up after I thought he was down, and a 24-yard return for Darian Hall. As we're going to have a Twitch update for you. A 96-yard kick return touchdown as Aloysius Jeffries scores for Cincinnati, a 34-24 lead. 2:48 left to go in the third, as a quick pass over the middle for Tennessee as Evan Browen gets a nice little grab. 1st and 10.
Yeah, I'm hoping Cincinnati can pull that one out. I know I definitely went in, put some money on the sports book for that game.
Verdugo fires it, and that one is a little risky pass, a 3-yard gain for Evan Broen, his 5th of the night, 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I have to agree with you, though, Colton. If you're Sterling Verdugo in this Tennessee offense, you got to find some sort of score. Your back is definitely not necessarily you're panicking, but your back is definitely up against the wall.
Excuse me. As Evan Broen with a nice grab. It'll be 3rd and inches, and that's by a pinky length. They're pretty close. 2 for 9 on 3rd down. 2-by-1 set. Verdugo drops back, fires it quick to the check down to Justin Sharpless, a tight end, 4-yard reception and a 1st down, Tennessee.
I mean, hey, whatever you can do to get the 1st down helps at the end of the day. Something like that, a little dump down route like that, even though it, people are getting annoyed because those little dump down routes can be annoying, they work.
They definitely work. As a play action, a nice little block in there, and that one is almost picked off by Justin James. 2nd and 10, and some risky passes here for Verdugo in this Tennessee offense.
Yeah, I gotta say it. That player on the left side of the field definitely picked up a key block there.
Definitely, as a handoff up the middle is Vanderslice, a 3-yard gain. And Jeff in chat, I agree. Remember, smash that like button, everybody. Share it out to your folks, your locker room. Get people in here, and let's make this YouTube game one of the best of the season. It's 3rd and 7, a very long 3rd down. Fires it over the middle, a nice little catch there, and a huge hit. Tyrone White, and a nice tackle from Justin James to hinder the good catch and run. 1st down, Tennessee.
The sophomore's having a good game tonight. 8 catches, 82 yards. Having a good game tonight for Tyrone White.
A nice little gain, and total yardage now about even, a little in Tennessee's favor. 1st and 10 right outside the Pigs One Sports red zone. Fires a quick screen pass, and that one's wisely dropped as he would have taken a huge hit as number 8, JJ, coming in to make a huge hit if he would have caught it.
Yeah, good throw there by Verdugo, but unfortunately, like you said, he would have taken a huge hit if he caught that.
Definitely, as Vanderslice gets a nice little gain. 8 rushes, 31 yards. It's been quiet tonight, but has made some key rushes and catches when he needed it. 3rd and 5. Drops back Verdugo, trying to fires a quick pass, and that one's misfired. A little bit of miscommunication and pressure coming inwards of the interior defensive line, and they're going to kick a field goal, but points is points, as they will lessen this lead, and it is up, and it is good. And now not down by much. 3:59 left to go in this 3rd quarter. Florida 35, Tennessee 23.
Yeah, those points are definitely necessary, but it looked like Verdugo did have his receiver wide open there in the end zone.
Definitely has a great return from Arthur Wilson, 32-yard gain, and it is a 12-point ball game. Last 5 drives for Florida have been 2 punts and 3 touchdowns, as it's been back-to-back touchdowns for Florida, and now having to start in okay field position right around the 36-yard line. 1st and 10, and a handoff to Aaron King. A nice little run, runs over to the first defender, gets a nice 14-yard gain. 1st and 10 for the Gators.
Yeah, Aaron King is having himself a good night tonight. Like we said, showing us why he could be one of the best backs in the league right now.
Yeah, as he had rushed for 109 yards last week, which gives him the 7th best yards per game average in the league through the first week. As Schmidt with a nice gain. Oh, I know he's almost at the century mark.
Like I said, it's rare you see a quarterback go over 100 rushing yards in any football game, but when you do, you know it's something special.
Definitely, as that one is quickly broken up. Roland Coleman stopped in the backfield. Jalen Pemberton credited with the TFL, as a whole bunch of Vols in the area. It'll be a 3rd and 6 here for the Gators. 4 for 11 on 3rd down. Not quite the greatest percentage. but they need to convert. 2-by-2 set. Schmidt looking, fires on a sit-down route, and they're going to give him the first down. Aaron King. I don't know if he got that. Forward progression says otherwise, as refs seem to have better eyes than my quarterback does. And an I formation for Florida. Fires it over the right sideline, and a nice little gain for Aaron King. A little 4-yard rush, 2nd and 6.
Last bad thing I'm going to say about Colton Powell is it's not really hard to have better eyes than him.
I mean, I needed to go to the eye doctor since like last August, so blame me for my quarterback being blind. As a nice little rush to the outside, cuts it up, is Roland Coleman. A walk-on had himself a game. 5 rushes, 22 yards, and a nice first down for the Gators.
Yeah, Roland Coleman probably didn't expect to have this much of an impact, but here he is. Also, a Twitch update for you. 68-yard touchdown run to Ahmad Williams, his second one of the evening, as Cincinnati goes up 42-31 at the end of the third quarter.
And that one becoming a little bit more of a lead for Cincinnati, as this one is only a 12-point ball game, 2nd and 8. As a handoff up the middle, I believe that is that walk-on, runs over one defender, and that is their third string, Jeff Brewer, 12-yard gain. And it seems like all the walk-ons, even the first string halfback, Aaron King, having amazing nights on the ground.
Yeah, right now, if Tennessee wants to figure out how to win this game, it's simple. They got to stop what looks to be a 4-headed monster in the backfield.
Definitely a Schmidt. And a little pancake block from the offensive lineman. Touchdown, Florida. Jack Schmidt, 14-yard gain. And he is over the century mark and increases the lead. 41-23, a minute 30 to go in the third.
Yeah, that was a nice block there by the O-lineman to get out in front of Schmidt and just flatten the one guy that was standing in between him and the end zone.
As it is now a 42-23 ball game, a 19-point ball game, in fact, as Schmidt is a dog, apparently, in chat. He has played great, and a nice return. He's got one man to meet, and 81 couldn't block his man, pushed it out of bounds, 45-yard return. Matt Cavett has definitely the return this offense needed inside Florida territory.
If 81 there had been able to block the last guy, I think Cavett had a reservation for 6.
And a nice throw over the middle to Evan Browen, 18-yard reception, and he's having himself quite a game tonight.
Yeah, Sterling Verdugo, minus the 3 interceptions, he's not having a bad game either. 227 yards, I thought that just said?
I believe so. He is under 100 yards on the night, I believe that. But inside the 30-yard line, right around the 29. 5 wide here for Sterling Verdugo. He's got to find the end zone and get back in this game. Fires on a check down route and a nice little gain for Vanderslice, 7 yards to be 2nd and 3.
Oh, I was wrong. Way wrong. I was way off. He has 344 yards through the air.
Yeah, he's had himself a night tonight. Verdugo fires it on the sideline. Dusty James with a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 3rd and inches, just short by a picking length.
Probably wishing he had given the receiver a little bit more room on that sideline to turn up and get the first down.
It definitely wishes he had more room as a handoff up the middle to Vanderslice. Nice little 8-yard gain, and these 8-yard gains are gonna, if they continue, they can get back in this football game. Still a whole quarter to play after this, 30 seconds to go and counting in this third quarter. 5 wide once again. A little bit of a pump fake. Verdugo has all the time to ride his taxes, fires over the middle, and that one's picked off yet again in the end zone. 4th interception of the night. What a play. Kentrell King is 3rd of the game.
Hold on, I think we have a safety watch. I think King actually came out of the King's out of the end zone.
And let's see where they spot him. Yeah, he's at the 1-yard line as a nice little play As Bless Kyle asked, what's the most rushing touchdowns in the game for Florida? I will look that up for you in just a moment. And that one is close, a 1-yard gain. Makes it 2nd and 9 with 9 seconds left.
16 of 62 for King. He's having himself a good night tonight.
Definitely needs to have himself a good night for the rest of the game. And that is the end of the third. As it is a 42-23 ball game. As Florida is up over Tennessee, you're watching the CFSL presented by Pixel Sports right here on YouTube.
And it looks like the record for Florida rushing touchdowns in a game is 3 by numerous people.
And yeah, I saw that. As that is the record tied. As Aaron King going to open up this fourth quarter, 4-yard game, 3rd and 4, and put the 4s up in chat as we have ourselves a exciting finish here in the fourth quarter. 3rd and 4. Schmidt drops back, fires on a little bit of a check down, and what a hit to stop him. Ricky Lewis is number 14 for this defense. Ron Quick with a nice little hit.
They gave him the first down?
I just saw that. They gave him the first down. Okay. As a read option for Jack Schmidt. Stiff arms the defender and gets a nice little 5-yard gain on the QB keeper. 16 rushes, 114 yards, and 2 touchdowns as Tate Allison gets his 10th tackle of the night.
What an insane game on the ground for Schmidt.
And that one's almost picked off as Jack Smith throws a bullet to number 18, Jalen Pemberton, who could have had himself an interception.
Might have even had a reservation there for 6.
As Matt Cabot saying rest versus bowls, and apparently looks like it. Fires off the back foot on the screenplay, and what a play from the defensive lineman. Believe that is number 97. Trying to catch the number on it. And that is number 97, making a huge play. And that is going to force a punt, which should have been the last set of downs, but they're going to refs are going to be nice and give Tennessee the call, and a nice little return to around the 43-yard line is Darion Hall, 9-yard return. And Tennessee, they got to find the end zone. Might be 4-down territory here on out.
I would agree with that. I would definitely agree it's going to be 4-down territory from here on out.
And a screenplay to Vanderslice, sheds off one tackle, still on his feet, trying to get back up, but quickly whistled down. Only a 1-yard reception, his 3rd of the night. Hasn't been too involved in the passing game.
Yeah, and if you're Tennessee, these little 1-yard, 2-yard plays aren't going to help you end up getting in the game any quicker.
Definitely not. As Vanderslice tries to run up the middle for the gain of nothing, as Daniel Ciarcia makes his 2nd TFL, or his 4th tackle of the night. It wasn't called TFL, but hence the less. 3rd and 9, 5 wide. Verdugo fires on the check down and misses. A little bit of miscommunication, and a 4th down. Let's see if they go for it, and they indeed will. They need to convert this. A long 4th down conversion here for Tennessee. 4th and 9. Verdugo steps back, fires on the slant route, and he is stopped. Just short. Turnover on downs. Tyrone White called just short of the down to gain. And Florida's going to get the ball back.
That is huge for Florida, getting a stop there on defense. Also, Twitch update quickly. 14-yard touchdown pass to Hunter Shiren for Ohio State as they reduced the lead to 42-39 with 5:21 left in the 4th.
And a nice touchdown for Hunter Shiren as they're going to get back in that game as Hunter Schmidt has a nice little run as he has looked unstoppable on the ground. 1st and 10, their 16th first down of the night to Tennessee's 19. 2-by-1 set, 2 halfbacks in the backfield. Play action for Schmidt. Fires over the middle, and that one is almost picked off by Alex Thompson, his 2nd deflection of the night.
Yeah, if you're this Tennessee defense, you want your corners and safeties to start coming down with these, these balls that are hitting him right in the hand, because you never know, one of these could end up being the reason you guys get back in this game.
Aaron King with a nice 5-yard gain. Nice cut up to the right side of the offensive line. 3rd and 5. Tate Allison gets his 11th tackle tonight. 3 TFLs as well, as Florida is 6 for 14 on 3rd down. Crucial 3rd down here for Tennessee to stop them. And fires on the route, and it's picked off on the sideline. Toe drag swag, as that's the first turnover for Schmidt through the air, and Tennessee has a chance to get back in this football game.
What a play here by the 6'2 sophomore Ron Quick from Overland Park, Kansas, with an interception. Way to keep his foot in bounds.
And way to keep his feet in bounds. Huge concentration to stay in bounds indeed. As now Tennessee's got to find a way to score. Check down on the right sideline, the top of your screen, Matt Cavett. Nice little 7-yard gain. His 4th catch, 47 yards on the night.
Yeah, Matt Cavett's kind of having a quiet night tonight, so we'll have to see if he can maybe pick it up.
Tight end in motion from bottom to top of your screen, going out wide. Play action, pump fake, and that is going to be Evan Browen. 10-yard reception, and nice little gain, his 8th reception on the night. 1st and 10.
Yeah, good little route there by, way to get the ball moving there by, God, I'm drawing a blank.
Evan Browen, and that one's picked off yet again, and his 5th interception on the night. Not a game that Verdugo wants to have, wants to throw this one out the window. Deshaun Harper with the interception, toe drag swag, and that might put a dent into Tennessee's comeback plan.
Yeah, that is huge for Florida getting another turnover tonight. This defense has taken every opportunity to get every turnover they've been given.
Aaron King with a nice 7-yard gain, 2nd and 3. Alex Thompson coming in with his 6th tackle of the night. As Schmidt trying to put this ball game on ice. 1-by-1 set in pistol. Little read option, has one man to beat, can't beat him. TFL in the backfield. Alex Thompson gets his 1st TFL of the night, his 7th tackle total, and it'll be 3rd and 5 here for the Florida Gators. Another crucial 3rd down. Two-by-one set, tight end at the bottom of your screen. Going in motion to the top. And a halfback draw up the middle, and it's speared in the middle of the field. Aaron King, Trevor Sheldon meet head to head. Trevor Sheldon takes that one 1-0 in that fight, as 4th and 6 for the Florida Gators. And we're going to see a huge stop for this Tennessee defense.
Yeah, this totally helps Tennessee's comeback chance.
Definitely, but they need to score. You got 4 minutes to work with. You need to score quick, go for 2, and get the onside. Need a decent return here, and that one's not going to cut it. Darion Hall with a 9-yard return. 1st and 10, and they need to hurry up quickly. Don't got time to waste. Verdugo going to start it out, and that's what I like to see. 5 wide. 1st and 10. Takes a nice little drop back, fires it on the out route, and spin move. What a spin! And I believe he's pushed out of bounds right around the 36. Justin Sharp what a play, young man.
Yeah, nice little whip route here over the middle of the field to get a nice move here to, keep his balance, stay on his feet, and be able to get the 1st down.
It was a great play. Got him the 1st down, as he probably would have been tackled for about a 3-4 yard gain. And it's going to be a 1-by-2 set, 2 halfbacks in the backfield. He's going to take a small drop back, fires it on the check down to the halfback, and steps out of bounds. Only a 3-yard gain for Vanderslice, and it'll be 2nd and 9. Clock is still moving, though. Inside of 2 minutes is when the clock will stop when pushed out of bounds. Need to hurry up. Verdugo fires on a quick pass, stays inbounds. Florida making a nice job to keep the clock rolling as Evan Browen with his 9th catch of the night.
Yeah, 9 of 74 for Browen. We're having to see if Tennessee can actually end up coming back and getting their first win of the season right here.
Definitely a shot, still some ball game to play, but they got to hurry up. And a screenplay on first down catches the defense off guard. Nice little 6-yard gain and pass from Verdugo to Vanderslice, 2nd and 4.
I like how Tennessee has finally decided to speed up the
speed up the offense. Speed up the pace is what you mean.
Thank you.
Tyrone White with a nice catch, his 10th of the night. Almost 2 receivers with 10 catches as they're going to go hurry up. 2-by-2 set. Tennessee, first down, about 3 minutes left to go. Fires across his body and it finds a wide open man. Has 1 minute to beat. Touchdown, Tennessee! Dusty James, 37 yards, and they're coming back in this football game.
Dusty James, the 5'10 freshman out of West Bloomingfield, Michigan, with his first touchdown of the night on kind of a risky ball there. I keep hearing quarterbacks say you're never supposed to really throw on the run like that.
I believe that might be his 2nd on the night, his 3rd of the season, as Tennessee not going to go for 2. Risky call. We're really confused on why they didn't go for 2, but they are going to go for the onside kick. I don't get this decision making, and that one's kicked right to the catching team. And now Alex Patterson with a nice grab on the onside. Florida, all you have to do is run the clock out, waste Tennessee's timeouts, pick up a few first downs, and chew clock, and you have yourself a win. But still got to keep the ball in play, as Tennessee not going to save their timeout. 21 rushes, 80 yards, and 2 touchdowns for Aaron King.
I hate to interrupt you, Colton, but I do have the Twitch game up. It is tied at 42 apiece with 48 seconds left in the game.
A 40-yard field goal from Ohio State, as that one's becoming a ball game. And Aaron King going to get a 5-yard gain and the first timeout call from Tennessee. And a crucial 3rd down here. They need a stop. First down is going to put dents in their plans. Schmidt, 5-step drop back, has some room, and gets sacked in the backfield. Timeout, Tennessee. And what a play from this defensive line. And now time is stopped. 1 timeout. You were down 12. Still some room to work with. You say there's a chance. And that one's out of the back of the end zone, and they'll start at the 20.
I mean, I believe there's a chance. I believe Tennessee can do this. It's a slim chance, but I think they have what it takes.
Hey, you never say never in the CFSL. I've seen some crazy stuff happen in my short time in the league, as Verdugo has some time, is going to fire a quick pass and a nice catch from Tyrone White, and that is not counted out of bounds. And the clock is going to roll. They got to go hurry up. And it's going to spike the clock, make it 3rd down. And we're on Twitch. It's going to OT. So make sure to pull that game up as well, as you're in for a barn burner over there. And you're in for quite a exciting finish here tonight as well on YouTube. Man in motion. Play action from Verdugo. Fires it across his body to Evan Browen, and they're going to give him the first down. You got to hurry up. Time is going to still moving. It's going to stop while they set the chains up. It's going to be a 3-by-1 set, halfback in the backfield. Verdugo fires another pass over the middle. Why? Oh, is that a drop over the middle? That would have been a nice gain.
If
you got a minute and a half, though.
If you're Tennessee, you need those big plays, big play balls right now. You need those to go through.
It definitely need to be try and bring those in, and a nice little sit-down route to Evan Browen once again. I believe that's his 11th catch on the night, if I'm not mistaken. It indeed is, but it's 3rd and 4, and Tennessee, you got to hurry it up. You at least got to try and score quickly, get the 2-point and an onside kick, but I think time is against Tennessee in this one, and it's going to be tough, and that one is incomplete. JJ with the pressure coming off the right side of the line, and it is going to be 4th down, 4th and 4. This is it. 3-by-1 set here for the Tennessee Vols. And as Verdugo drops back, fires, and is going to get the first down. 59 seconds left. Tyrone White, you got to hurry it up.
Tennessee's got to hurry. 12 of 113 for Tyrone White. What a game for him.
Drops back as Verdugo fires out of the backfield. Quickly met up is Apio. 5-yard reception, his second of the night, as it's 2nd and 5, and they're going to spike the football. And is it offsides on the defense?
Is it?
False start. As that one's going to bring that one back, but it is going to stop the clock. As we have a quick little Twitch update for you, a walk-on touchdown, a run for Ohio State as they take the lead in OT, 49-42, Cincinnati's ball. As a nice little pass up the right sideline, pushed out of bounds is Julio Brown, excuse me, don't get it mistaken with the NFL superstar, as it is 1st and 10. Ball is in good field position, 40 seconds left. Time is stopped. Tennessee is down by 12. You need to hurry and score quick and hope that you can get the onside kick.
If you're here, Tennessee here, do you try to take a shot early?
I think you just got to be quick with it. No matter how you score, these check down passes is just wasting clock, as that one is dropped. 2nd and 10.
And it just showed Verdugo's thrown the ball 75 times.
Quite a game. His arm is going to be noodle sauce after this, as that one's floated on the right and quickly hit on the right sideline. Couldn't quite catch the number who tackled him, as Tyrone White gets blasted. 25 seconds and counting. Time might not be in the favor. I don't know if they have the time to come back.
Yeah, I think this is it.
Still not giving up, though, for Tennessee and Verdugo, as that one's going to be another false start.
Oh, my.
2 on this drive for Tennessee. Not a way you want to go into next week. And that might officially really do it here for Tennessee and Tiny, the AD of Tennessee. Going out with some fight on an in route, getting the first down. 12 seconds left is Justin Sharpless with a nice 17-yard grab. Trying to get some momentum going into next week. Clock is ticking. Gotta fire it. Fires it over the middle, and that one's knocked away by Deshaun Harper, who already has an interception on the night. 79th pass here for Verdugo. And I believe after this play, it'll be 80 passes on the night.
Wow.
Which is outstanding. Fires it, and he gets sacked in the backfield, and Tennessee calls a timeout?
Timeout? Uh-huh. I mean, I guess they really do want to just score to try to get a score to end the game?
Maybe. And fires it over the left sideline, and that one is almost caught. And that one's going to end it. Tennessee's losing streak continues to 34 as Florida's going to take the win here in this Week 2 matchup. And Andrew, quickly wrap up this game for us.
All right, before I do that, and Ohio State ends up scoring in overtime to take the dub away from Cincinnati, by the way. Well-played game here by Florida. Like I said, their defense was very opportunistic. Every time there was a questionable throw by Verdugo, Tennessee was on top of it. But other than that, I mean, Tennessee, you have a lot to look forward to. You guys were playing Florida pretty close there until the end of the game. Florida, you guys put on an amazing show tonight. Jack Schmidt, he had an amazing game tonight. So I'm looking forward to see how both these teams come into next week.
And with that, I'd like to thank my associate producer, Austin Crow, my executive producer, Mike Peters, and my lovely broadcast partner, Andrew Anderson. I'm Colton Powell, and you're watching a presentation from the Collegiate Simulation League by PX1 Sports right here on YouTube. And what a game we have had, as we're going to have still a game at 8:30 between LSU and Auburn. Make sure to go watch that one later. Y'all have a good night.